Everybody in the galaxy, welcome back to planet Earth. It's a Night Capacitor. Wow, it's a little bit different today. Check this out. Yeah, I got the camera right in my face. How we all doing? Look at all these wonderful toys. I suppose I can hit the play button on the DFAM and get some noise going here. How do you like that? That's a lot of machines. So many machines, in fact. Let me see. This is the first episode of Night Capacitor, so we're going to be inventing some randomness along the way. Hopefully it gets really freaky. All right. I'm still, as you guys may be aware, I was a little bit late to the show today because that's a lot of stuff to set up. I've been working on this for weeks. I've been teasing it for months even. And here we are. So we got Kiara in the chat, of course. We got Claire Bear in the chat. How we doing, Claire? We got Gonzin in the chat. We got Dolphin in the chat. We're going to get some really awesome just jams going here. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. Yeah, we got Dolphin in the chat saying, "Let the Joker begin with those wonderful toys." Yeah, they're all black because I got them from Batman's Batcave. Anyways, I'm still getting a couple things ready here, but I think that was going to be part of the fun of this, is we were going to fire in. I didn't want to plug all of the machines in without you guys. Kind of want to explore everything we got here. And of course, we got the crazy view here. So we'll figure this out, my friends, along the way. But I'm sure happy to be here. I feel like I've just landed on an alien planet, so I don't know how you guys feel. Anyways, so we got it all happening here. I'm shaking, actually. I'm a little bit shaky because that was quite the scramble. You know, I like scrambled eggs for breakfast sometimes. We got Freaking Out on audio in the chat. How we doing, my friend? This is going to be a cool, fun show, jam. And I have my sticky note. I got to remember to record this whole thing because that's the whole point. I'm going to make some sample banks, of course, and some stems. I'm thinking about, on electricarchaic.com, it would be nice to see limited time Night Capacitor stems, don't you think? All right, so let's see. I have the man behind the curtain, of course. That's the Roland Syncbox SBX10. And that's connected up to Ableton, which should be connected up to all these things. Well, some of them. The 606 and the 06 and the 03. I'm just going to use those for CV, but I did find out last night that they put out like a 5 volts. So it's not even powerful enough to run my clock dividers, my brand new clock dividers, which are really cool. I just plugged them in for the first time last night. So yeah, I'm still scrambling, you guys. We're still going to figure this out, and I think that would be kind of fun, is to figure this out with you guys on live television. So let's fire right in. Did I miss anyone in the chat? It looks like we got them all here. Okay, so you got the DFAM. You're hearing the DFAM here. That's drama from another mother. Love you, mother. We've got to patch this. This Night Capacitor show is going to be... I'd like to, at some point, have it be kind of just a really sweet jam with maybe no talking, but this is going to be a bit of a studio session, if you follow. Let's see here. I have a graphic for that. If it'll ever work. Yeah, okay, so let me get this Ableton running its magic here. And, oh man, I hope it didn't... Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, you guys, so bear with me. Freaky teddy bear with me. Where's that Freaky? Oh, I see you, Freaky. Anyways, I'm hoping... Let's see here. I hope I didn't just mess that up with the graphics. It happens sometimes. Okay, I think we're good. So, this video mixer, it's very strange. It's the streaming video mixer anyways. Let's talk about all my gear here. We got Dolphin in the chat saying, scrambling is yummy. Maybe it's fun to watch the King Jono over here scramble around. Anyways, so let's get some beats happening here. We got the TR-08 and I got the TR-6S, which is going to be our little drum fill machine. I hope you guys can kind of see everything in a good way. We're going to evolve this, of course, as we go. I got a Casio here that it doesn't have batteries in it, but I got batteries. I was thinking about using this as kind of a weird pitch controller because if you watched on a previous episode, we've got the Behringer Perfect Pitch, which we did on a workshop Wednesday, skinned it black. So I have no idea what any of these things do, but I'm assuming I can plug the Casio straight into the Perfect Pitch and convert these pitches here to a CV, which would be really great with all this modular stuff. Woo! Okay, so right on, let's make it happen. And how we do that is I hit record on the Ableton and let's pray everything is happy and in sync because sometimes it clunks around, but we can fix that. Here we go. Okay, cool. So I'm trying out let's do 128 BPM today. I was thinking that would be a good one. Okay, cool guys. We're jamming already a little bit. I'm not sure if we got to sync everything up, okay? So let's see here. I also have the... I might have to restart that because you know how machines can get. They can get a little bit sync crazy. Yeah, this is wild. Talk about wild style. Oh my gosh. We got Meow Laser in the chat. Welcome, Meow Laser, saying... That's a setup. It is a setup. I've been complaining for months about how I don't have any space around here, but I'm going to take you guys to space in this spaceship that I've put together. Let me realign this. Yeah, some of these machines are new to me as far as Night Capacitor is concerned, so I'm not actually sure how they all play together. All right, let's. I was on the wrong pattern too with the TR-08 here, so now I'm on the right pattern. Let's fire in. That sounds good to me, I think. Kind of. Yeah. Okay. So snare drum. Yeah, that's on a weird one. Let's put it on a normal one. There we go. Okay. Cool. Nice. We can even add some 808 snare. This is cool, you guys. It's been a long time since I've done what I call a Night Capacitor. It's basically, you cap off the night with a nice little studio jam. Okay, cool. So we got some beats. We need to get everything all synced up. And one of the cool things about episode 1 is we're going to do that. And another cool thing about Night Capacitor is I'm going to do these whenever I feel like it. So they're going to be pop-up Night Capacitors. And usually it's a bad thing when your capacitors pop, but this will be a pop-up show, my friends. Okay. All right. So yeah, tons of machines here. And I got all my patch cables too over in the corner. Let's patch up some things. Going for the Korg Volca kick. We gotta have some hefty bass here really quick before you guys get too bored. No, don't get bored. We're just beginning. Okay, so I think what I'll do, I'll take a trigger output straight out of this TR-08. Actually, it's been a while, you guys. I'm dusting off my patch cables as we speak. But that's fun, right? Let's take the trigger out from the TR-08 and put it in, trigger into the TR-6S, and let's check that. It's got 4 triggers. I think if we put all steps down on here, not sure what all you guys can see, what all is super blurry. Anyways, this TR6S is only receiving a trigger in. It's got no audio out, and that's okay. So let's see. Let's take... let's do the accent. Let's do that one first, because that's the first here on the list. I'll press play, I guess. Looks like it's synced up. I hope it is. I've never done half of this stuff before, you guys, because these are new machines. But that's okay. Like I said, it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. Rather, I'm gonna figure it out for ya. So, okay, on the accent, we're in write mode here. We're on the accent. I want to give it all of these hits. And it should be over here accepting these hits. So if I hit play, I think we're all synced up. One machine down, or two, I guess. There we go. This is a bass monster. It's an analog bass kick machine. And so what we can do is just record some awesomeness here. How do you like that? Oh, yeah. This is Night Capacitor. I'm glad it didn't take me too long to get my marbles together here. We're gonna do a lot of dancing. Okay, so that's a nice simple beat. And these got a lot of knobs here. A lot of capacitors too, I imagine. Okay, cool. So now it's time to sync up the modular monster. Well, I know there's people out there that have modular monsters bigger than this. Hey, we got JJ Huggins in the chat. How we doing, my man? Okay, sorry, I've been ignoring the chat a little bit because I gotta get all this working. Okay, cool. So yeah, boom, boom. Let's get some melody. I got a good modular setup here. I got two Euclidean rhythm generators. I got two clock dividers. I got two Moogs, DFAM, Mother 32. LFO, an oscillator. I got the perfect pitch thing. I got a 2 HP play, which is kind of... I haven't used it much. I should use it more. We're gonna figure that one out too. Okay, so yeah, Moog time. Let's get some patch cables for that. I think, so there's a ton of different ways I could do this, of course. I'm thinking about, well, perhaps we should plug in the Moog Mother 32 straight into the TR6S, because I got 5 trigger outputs, so that's super powerful for modular stuff. Let's go with the bass drum. Trigger output into the Moog Mother 32. Got to remember how to do this. I haven't played around with these modules for a couple of years, actually. Okay, so the gate. Let's take some gate. Sounds like I'm getting something out of there, but... Huh. Well, let's check the kick drum over here and see. Let's give it all the hits. So the pitch, let's see. Cool. And of course I need my hand back, so let's patch in an LFO there. I'm gonna run out of patch cables real quick. We'll get some melodies happening there too. But the cool thing about that is you can control it with the TR6S here. So let's change that up a little bit. Not sure why that was just playing noise in the beginning there. It was kind of strange. I got the sustain on, flip that off. Okay, that's a little more reasonable, I think. Give it some volume. All right, let's see. Now we need... Okay, cool. So we got the gate being controlled by the TR6S. Now we need some cool pitch data. I think we got the O coast right here. I'm going to take... I suppose we can do some tap tempo right here. I'll get it generally about right. And I'll take this random voltage out of the O coast. Put it into one of these tune modules. And that should let us... Cool. Takes a long time to build a jam. I'm realizing. How y'all doing out there? Thanks for joining me on my very first Night Capacitor show. I've been talking about it for a while. Woo! Okay. Time for some melodic, quantized pitch control voltage. All right, let's get the output here. Have a little bit of a cable jam, I think. Ooh, okay. Plug that in and go straight to the 1 volt per octave. Where are you, Volt? There it is. It's always the last place you look, right? Cool. All right. And we're getting somewhere, I think. I got this on the, let's see, it's I think the minor scale. Yeah, it's a minor scale on the 2 HP tune. We got Meow Laser. What a cool name. Meow Laser asking for more cowbell. I got some 808 cowbell. Let's put that up. I don't know where anything is. I'm not the most acquainted with all these machines. I am indeed very acquainted with my Tascam 414s. But Tape Tuesday is taking a tape back seat to Night Capacitor at the moment. Okay, so yeah, once again, this is going to be kind of evolve over this episode and all the other episodes. So that's kind of boring there. Let's change this up and do maybe a... I can sync up the O coast so that the pitches change on the beat, but sometimes it's kind of fun to let it do its wild style thing. And then it would be nice to... My bad. There we go. We'll give you some funky Moog sounds. The volume's a little weak on this. Usually it's coming about a bit loud. Maybe I didn't put a compressor on in the Ableton. We can do that in a minute. We can do all the things. Okay, cool. So what was I doing here? Oh, I lost my train again. I was gonna go do some more cowbell. That's what I was gonna do. Try not to make this too repetitive here, if I can help it. CB. Okay, here we go. There's no tune on that cowbell, at least on the outside of the machine. Might want to tune up that Moog to the cowbell. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just gonna be freestyle. That's the fun about it. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Let's get some bass going here. So, part of this whole Night Capacitor thing is you just jam, really. I invented I didn't invent jamming, of course, but it was January the 1st, 2021, and I got this empty bottle of champagne right here that says Night Capacitor on it. It's got a sticker, and check it out my shirt. I got the Night Capacitor shirt. Woo! So it's been almost 5 years of Night Capacitor. So that's a nice 5-year review. Here we're doing it on live stream. We got Claire in the chat saying, "Oh my, OMFG, this looks so fun." It's a lot of fun. I'm not sure if it was that fun making this all happen, bringing it to you guys. That was quite the scramble, but... all right, so let's see. We'll get some more complexity happening here. I want to get that DFAM running because that's a real techno monster, but we got to sync that one up next. So, let's see. You got to be mindful of all your patch cables. I'll get better at this, I promise you guys. That's my goal, okay? My goal is to turn Night Capacitor into kind of a dodgy studio session. Take it from a dodgy studio session and turn it into just a full live jam. I know I might need a couple more modules to do that, like a really good sampler looper. I'm not sure if the 2HP Play can do that at all, but we'll find out. And it's funny, the 808 or the TR-08 is playing on its baby boutique speaker in the room. It's funny. Okay, let's get another one. Let's do, I think this is the TR-06 output for a snare drum. And we will sync up the DFAM to that. Part of the problem is that, yeah, these boutiques, they don't put out a higher voltage, so I can't go from a boutique straight into my clock divider, which I'm really bummed about because these clock dividers are going to be super powerful. I will get my 606 off the fritz because that does put out a higher voltage, which would be nice. Because then I can, it's like old school control voltage stuff. Okay, DFAM, let's sync you up. I'll hop over to the snare drum and let's just give this all the hits in the world. And I guess this is also going out of the speaker too. I'm going to turn the volume down. You can kind of hear that. It's getting some bleed through onto the microphone. All right, let's see. So kick drum. Yeah, so next time on Night Capacitor, it could be tonight too. That's gonna be the cool thing about it. Catch it when you can. I'm gonna go live whenever I feel like it. Okay, so another thing, just doing my own think over here. So let's see, we had the Korg Volca synced up to the TR6S on Accent, and I'm hitting all of these. I don't need to hit all of those, and that can give me a longer pattern effectively. And some polymeters too, which are always great. Now it's way off on... That'll be cool. Okay, yeah, so we'll get there, my friends. We're getting there. Watching that pattern run a little bit faster or slower now. We can get to do the same thing with the Moog one. Actually not. Okay, so that's doing a full 16 steps and only one hit. So that's where maybe this gate right here would be nice to put into. Oh, that cable doesn't fit. Let's see. This is a longer one. Let's go with the longer cable. Oh my gosh. They talk about oodles of noodles. Wow, where's that tape? Okay, let's figure this out a bit better. Okay, so for the DFAM, we were gonna sync that up. I'm gonna get some, let's do the Euclid, the 2 HP Euclid. Have some more variation in that pattern there. Okay, so I'll give it 16 steps. And I'm grabbing all the longest patch cables out of here. It's funny. Okay, so come out of the Euclid and go right back into that Mother 32 gate. That should work. Why isn't it not working? It's fun tracing your steps, tracing your wires. Why is that not working? Maybe I got a bad patch cable? Yeah, you gotta. I'm scrambling. I put it in the wrong input there. Gotta be careful of that. There we go. Okay, so the pitch. Seems to be hitting kind of the similar notes all the time, which can be a bit boring, get repetitive. thing. What I'll do is I'll patch this. Let's take this random CV generator from the O coast and let's attenuate it a little bit. And coming out of the... Yeah, that'll limit the range a bit. And we can drop some of those steps. Okay, that's a little bit better. I like that. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, so what do you guys think so far? I know it's... You gotta just fire in. I mean, that's the thing about being creative. Whether you're really ready or not, you've got to go live at 3:03. Okay. We got Dolphin in the chat saying, bouncing with my Clio. Clio 1. How we doing? Okay, so back to the DFAM here. I gotta find the... I should probably... Well, okay. Let's do that. Let's patch in the DFAM, because that's gonna add a lot of nice noise. It just takes trigger right here at the top. There we go. Gotta tune it up now. Where are my oscillators here? And I think I can get this. Maybe we ought to go for a heftier kick drum here, and we got the machine to do it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So modify that a little bit. This little kick machine is pretty great. Okay, cool. So yeah, these things can get a little bit repetitive, and that's what I would be working on for future Night Capacitor shows, of course. So it's just kind of hitting. I think it's the Euclidean pattern generator is just going full on. So I gotta squeeze in there and figure out how to limit that a bit. I'll put all the steps on this TR6S. Not sure what's going on with most of this stuff at the moment. Sure is a lot of fun though. Okay, let's see here. Let's change up the feeling a little bit. Maybe we'll go into a different key here on the pitch quantizer. Go get a little bit darker. And I suppose, how would I sync this up? Sync up this O coast would be a good thing to do. Okay, cool. So let's see. The Mother 32 is not doing much of anything. Trying to remember how that Euclidean pattern generator works the best. Yeah, it's doing its thing now. Kind of a weird. It's doing like a strange upbeat. Sometimes a nice one-note drone is what you need. Yeah, because these, all of these things can get a bit repetitive, you know. Even AI, I've noticed, just does the same thing over and over and over again. But when you have a real eye on the machines, you might be able to come up with something really cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're getting there. See, you gotta dive into the waters, and it's like a shallow end in the beginning. Then you start getting a little bit deep, finding some seashells with cool spirals on them. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, cool. We're jamming now. I think I hit a spot. Great. Okay, cool. We're definitely here. We made it. Not too long either. What was it? 38 minutes of a scrambled egg situation, and we've got some nice tech something. I don't know if you'd call that techno. Like those little bird sounds from the DFAM. That's another thing that would be kind of cool. Just take a 303 or the TR03 and just make some cool patterns with that. But I'm not sure how well this machine works on the fly here. I suppose I might have a pattern or two in here from my comparison video, Mono Synth Monday, but probably doesn't have much of anything. Let's see. I'm just gonna explore a little bit more. Change up that pattern a little bit. Change the pitch of that. It's as high as it goes. Come on, Roland. I guess we'll have to change the sample. For a hi-hat sound there, but that just sounds way too cool. Okay, we gotta work on this DFAM now a little bit more. Let's try it out. Yeah, not sure what exactly it thinks it's doing, but it's a little bit wonky. What I think I'll do is actually, I'll quantize that as well, because I have another pitch quantizer. So, let's get the cables out for that. Once you get enough cool things going on, you can make it kind of jam with it, you know, make it a little bit less repetitive. Okay, let's quantize the DFAM now. So, let's see. I think you can just take the... Let's see if it'll reach. Okay, so the pitch output on the DFAM, and that's coming from that, I think it's the top track there. Yeah, so all these knobs, it's an 8-step sequencer, so you get these knobs. Okay, we'll go into the quantizer, the other one, and then we gotta come out the quantization master. All the patch cables I have, and none of them are the right length at the moment. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit longer one. Okay, we're good. We got Claire Bear in the chat saying curious tiger sounds. Okay, let's keep working on this patch. I gotta dance a little bit because of my back. Oh no, not the Tape Tuesday back. Okay, out. Let's go out of the... Well, I'll match the key, even though that Mother 32 is just doing a one-note drone at the moment. I could change that, though. Oh, that's cool. See, that's the thing about the Night Capacitor. What you're trying to do is you're trying to pan for gold, I guess, or silver if you're using a 303. And when you find it, you can hit them. So there's a lot of randomness, but when you hear something you really like, you can mark it in Ableton with the set locator. I got a short key for that. Anyways, you can mark it, and then you can go in later with your subtractive arrangement and chop it out and loop it, make it the way you want it to be. Okay, let's get this DFAM pitch situation, the pitchuation figured out. I assume it's just VCO1 CV. That definitely changed the pitch. Is it quantized enough? Let's see, let's change the bias a bit. So what we're doing, that's cool. We're taking a random signal, a CV pitch signal from the O coast, quantizing it here, feeding that into the mother 32. And then we're taking this pitch data from the DFAM, which is kind of random, and quantizing that as well. So you kind of want these things to be quantized and playing together. A lot of noodling, not a lot of tuning up of things. I'm not hearing. Okay. Gotta get this. There we go. There's some decay on that. VCA decay. You need that. Okay, so it's kind of freaking out a bit. I'm gonna put these pitches in a little more normal position. And I don't hear the quantization that good here. It's just a bit high, isn't it? Now, what was it that was controlling this trigger here? There's some weird. It's just weird. Let's go to the snare drum on this TR6S, figure that out. It's just hitting all the steps, which it's just sounding a bit like a cluster doodle. Is that a thing? There we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That kind of stuff. It's like dueling Moogs. It's hard to tune up that Moog with all that weirdness going on here. Let's see. Guess I can turn that. There we go. That sounds cool. I like that. I'll mark that one. Okay, let's clear this kick a bit. Let's do something different. There we go. I like it. Okay, there's a bit of a problem there. I remember having some issues with this before. Not really like an issue, but with the DFAM, it's not being synced up with what I thought it was. So let me figure out the right place to patch that. Oh man, this is a real back squeezer. I guess I'm just standing here like a zombie. Ugh. Maybe I did need the microphone closer or something, but then I would get to... Yeah, what a weird setup. A strange day. Okay, let's sync up this DFAM. I know that it wants it really bad. Might be the advance and clock. I don't know if I ever figured out what the damn... oh, maybe the trigger just triggers a note. Oh, so it would be doing that even if I don't have it playing. Yeah. Okay, well maybe I can do that. But I do like the advance because we're getting those pitches from the DFAM. So advance clock. There we go. I think if you turn it on... There we go. That's nice and synced up. And the tempo does nothing now. Perfect. Alright, cool. That sounds good. What do you think of that? That's what I'm talking about. What a tune. What a tune we've made here. That's how it happens, you know. You stumble upon a sweet spot and then you just try to juice it as much as you can. I'll mark that one too. I like that. Wow. Wow. Yeah. We got our little meow laser cowbell going. Been a cool pattern there. We got Kiara in the chat saying, I keep slipping back to waking life type long form memory rollers. What you talking of? What you talking of, Kiara? I'm so excited. Kiara is coming to town. Better than Santa Claus, I'm telling you. we are gonna make some really cool shows, I think. I got a cool show idea for you, Key Era. All right, so time to change up that pattern, but that's been a good one. And I think we recorded enough of that to make a song with, because that's how I do it, you know, that's the Night Capacitor way. It's the way. So you record these long Night Capacitors powered by, let me just change these pitches up a bit and see what we get. We can also do, change it up a little bit more. I like that kick. What do you guys think of the Volca kick? That's a monster madness machine right there. Drop it down, drop the pitch all the way down. I love these machines so much. Clipping on the track. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure why the Mother 32 is not clipping. All right, let's get another kick drum happening here. Nice. And then on this TR6S is my favorite machine for doing drum fills. Dance break. Here we go. Laser beams. We got Gonzin in the chat. How we doing, Gonzin? Gonzin saying, bit electro vibes. I love my electro vibes. It's the kick, you know? It's not a 4 on the floor. But you would know that, wouldn't you? All we need is some kind of real 303 boy. And I don't think I'll pull the 303 out today, but don't worry, it's coming out. Yeah, this is sweet. I love it. Container in the chat. Welcome back, Neutral. I love your music, by the way. Checked it out on YouTube. Good stuff, my friend. Neutral Container saying, yeah, kind of gives early hip hop. Yeah. Let me see if I can bust a rap. No. We're not in Vegas anymore, Jono. Here we go. Yeah, I like this setup. Thanks for sticking around and having some faith in me, because I know it was a little bit dry at the beginning, like high and dry. Time for something to change here. Let's see what it's gonna be. I like those weird polymeters. The polymeters are great. So the DFAM is just doing what it's doing when it's doing it. That's how I do it, you know? Woo! Yeah, we got Gonzin in the chat saying, no pressure, just hanging out. Hats for days. Where's my hat? Yeah, I like this stuff. Okay, let's change up the DFAM a little bit more. I'm gonna change up the pattern. Nice clap. Okay, let's see. I gotta remember all these things. TR record on the TR6S gives you the pattern mode. That's nice though. Yeah, that's cool. So I love this TR6S. It's all the way over here. The step loop is great because you can just go. So if you want that extra clap every now and then, you just hit it with the step looper. Ready? Oh, we got double. Let's get some noise going here. Yeah. Oh, that's... Ooh. These are the moments I gotta mark them, you know. I'll mark them, and then what you can do. Yeah, I'm tempted to make a show. What do you think of that? I'm tempted to make another show. What do you think about that? I want to make a show, I think, called Subtractive Arrangement, and that's where we'll just go in on the screen capture there. I could probably do that on a plane, given the right Wi-Fi. I want to get on a plane. I want to make some... I got to see the world once again. So yeah, subtractive arrangement is exactly what it sounds like, and that's my. It might be a show because we got to do something with all these night capacitors. I have a gang of night capacitors, you guys. I did the entire month of January in 2021 when I started out with night capacitor. And it was weird because I was doing that all through a Tascam. So, and that's when I had my little baby Scarlet, the little red baby Scarlet. So I had like, everything I was doing was going in through like a Volca mixer, in through a Tascam. So I had a lot of machines and they were all getting synced up. And then they were just coming out of the Tascam left and right, hard panned, and that's all I got. So it was kind of tough to edit that stuff. But I try my best to keep the drums kind of doing their own unique thing, which helps. So that's where the Korg Volca kick comes in nicely, because it's just a kick. It's coming straight through on a kick track. So you can kind of EQ that the way you need to. But I hope it sounds good for you guys. Here we go. This is cool. There's that sound again. Let's change it. Kind of wish you could put effects per channel. I know you can on the TR6S. You can do it per channel, but it's menu diving, which I don't like. Not sure what that's doing. Okay, let's... Oh, that's good. Boom. Whoa. Freaky. Where's the Teddy? I see that freaky Teddy dancing up there, I think. Oh, man. digging into that. Container in the chat room saying the lack of an upbeat snare makes it brooding. Talking about we got Gonzo in the chat saying brooding mooging, although it's moog. Bro. Okay, let's see. We gotta make a change here. Maybe I'll add some slightly different snares. 808 snare now. Okay, let's chill out the D-Fam a little bit. That's a little happier. What I gotta do is patch a little bit more, I think. Yeah, so the D-Fam noise, we gotta change that a little bit. Let's see what I can do. There we go, that's cool. Maybe I'll, I don't know. Do whatever I want. I got all my machines. Not all of them. I have way more machines than I can fit in this tiny little studio, my bro. Bass maybe coming out of that Moog here if I can. dig that. All right. Nice. See how that does. Yeah, it kind of quantized it a bit. As it often happens with these machines. We got Hen in the chat. How we doing, Hen, my friend? Okay. We got Hen in the chat saying, hi, what's going on? I missed the stream. Well, you made it. Not sure how much longer I will go for, but you came right on time. Welcome to Night Capacitor, my friend Hen. Whoa. All right. Yeah. Well. Well, I did not anticipate how much this was gonna throw my back out. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of zombie arms. That'll do it. I wonder how the zombie. I guess they don't feel pain. They just twist the knobs. Pop that capacitor. We popped the capacitor tonight, my friends. Oh gosh. Okay. Well. Let's see if I can land you guys a little bit easy here. That's kind of cool. Kind of digging that sound. Let's see here. What would be good to do? got Hen in the chat saying, those hi-hats always got me. You like them? Or not? This is nice. Okay, let's see. I need to figure out how to not throw my back out during this show, because I want to do this show quite a lot, but wow. Master Tiger. That's cool. I like that one. I'll mark that one down. Okay, let's see here. I wanted to change the color of the lighting. There we go. Let's go for some deep purple or something. I don't know. Let's just do this. If I could just automate this, that'd be so cool. I do have some lights back behind the modular. Yeah, let's try out something. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Look at that. Whoa, Jono. What do we got? Let's... We got Claire in the chat saying, maybe raise the tables. What if I really just raised the roof instead of tables? The tables would be better if it was lower. I don't know. That's just, I think it's all of this. It's a zombie posture. Maybe I need one of those bionicle backs. Is Lego still making those? I think I'm going to call it. That's Night Capacitor episode 001. And, I added 2 zeros there because I intend to do at least 999 of those in the next 10 days. Do you think I can pull it off? I guess if I just went live for 1 minute and went unlive and then went live again, that'd be a lot of graphics work too. I don't think I could make that happen. But yeah. The 001. That's my friend, Night Capacitor 001. Let's give a nice round of applause to all these great machines. There will be more. There are more. There will be more. I tricked you guys a little bit. I have a full 8 tracks over here in Ableton. And we were only doing, what were we doing today? 1, that's the microphone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks. That's pretty good. I need to take a trip down to Sweetwater Lane and get myself a couple more cables. Long boy cables, you know the one. Anyways, whoo. Let's see. How are we doing in the chat room, you guys? That was kind of a blast. I wish my back didn't hate it, but it's official. Yeah, my back does not like that. So I'll have to figure something out. It might just be because of the microphone, It's a strange setup. It's very strange indeed. But yeah, whoo, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was something new and something different, which is very good. So yeah, wow. And when we get Kiera over here in the studio, I'll have her do a little bit of vocal magic, and we can run that through the Moog Mother 32, get some really cool filter effects going on. But that's a nice little warm-up taster test drive of my new show, the Night Capacitor. Check it out. Let me get you one last sweet graphic. I put a lot of time into all this, if you guys didn't know that already. So give me a like and subscribe if you've had fun here today. Let's see. Boom. Check it out, my friends. This has been episode 001 of Night Capacitor. Look at all those capacitors. And may all of your capacitors be wet and charged up. We don't like any dry caps around here. Oh boy, isn't that a dentist thing too? Dry socket. Yeah, we don't. We like our sockets dry when it comes to modular synths, but not when it comes to toofins. Toofin time. Okay, guys. Well, let's check up on the chat family here real quick. We got Master Tiger. Have you been here the whole time, Master Tiger? I made some tiger sounds for you a little bit earlier. That was fun. Ooh. That's a good one. I'll have to mark that one too. This is great. So at some point in time when I get a little bit better at this, I will be listing all of these stems on my website for sale for a limited time only. I'm thinking about maybe popping them up there and doing like a 3-day exclusive. And so it's cool because rather than making sample banks work for you can just grab them up stems from Night Capacitor. So it's been a big plan. We got Master Tiger. Master Tiger has not been here the whole time. Oh, we'll have to give you another growl for that one then. That's the Tiger growl for our most favorite resident Tiger Man. Anyways, I love you all, and I love this planet, and I know that you love this planet too. Love your mother, 32, and your real mother too, and the Mother Earth, and just everyone. Love everybody, okay? Can we do that? Can we agree on that for freaking once, my people, my humans? Anyways, add a tiger. Yeah, so thank you all. Let's see. I hesitate to do the top fan list because it cuts out some people, but it looks like we only have 9 top fans today. So thank you, Kiara, of course. Thank you, Claire Bear. Thank you, Gonzin. Thank you, Dolphin. Thank you, The Neutral Container. Thank you, Master Tiger. Thank you, Hen. Thank you, Freaking Out on Audio. And JJ Huggins, my man. JJ Huggins and I have a really cool show in the works That's going to be fantastic. So yeah, once again, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next show, which will probably be a Night Capacitor. And if I feel like it, it's just going to be at night for me, because it was I'm not going to change the name of the show to call it Day Capacitor, but that would be technically correct, although it's probably night for you, Gonzin and Hen and Kiera, my friends. So yeah, don't know if there's anything I need to catch up on the chat, but yeah, because I was just noodling around the whole time. We got Kiera in the chat saying, what a live set. Steamy, streamy. Yeah, it's I got the window open in the studio, so it wasn't too steamy. I was worried about that in the beginning, because once I get all the computers on and everything, it's like, whoa, it gets hot. It's getting hot in here real quick. We got Master Tiger saying it's dark here. I think it's also dark where I am here. It's a good old 4:50 p.m., you know. We're getting down to it. We're getting close to the solstice, getting ready to welcome in that Capricorn season, of course, but we still got a bit left of the Sag. Give me a shout out if you're a Sagittarium in an aquarium. No. Anyways, yeah, I love you guys. Really do. Appreciate you all. That was a lot of fun. And get ready for some more. I will be doing a lot of these. Kind of makes me wonder what we'll do for Ease and Monosynth Monday and Tape Tuesday, when I just have all of these machines. So many machines. Richard, we didn't have Richard today, but maybe Richard will catch on the walk back. I mean, on the playback, on the, you know what I mean. Love you, Richard. Okay, you guys, that's been a nightcap. Good night, everyone. I love ya. I'll sing you a song every time it's time to go. But if I forget, baby, just let me know. Peace and love in the happy galaxy. Oh my goodness, I love you guys. Once again, that's a lot of love. There's a lot of love to give, and there's also a lot of love to receive. Catch you next time. Later.